Hey everybody. So, if you've been listening to us for at least a few episodes or a while since we started this shit, you know that we are always joking about how we're the masters of talking shit and all that. But when we say that, we usually mean bullshit, right? So before we start this episode, we're going to talk some real shit. If you remember, if you've listened to our first episode, at the beginning, we talked about the Black Lives Matter movement and how important it was and how you should be supporting it. We offered ways you could help, encouraged you to help, and we hope that you did. We also hope that you know that this wasn't just a trend. Those few weeks in May when the protests were at their peak, protests have been continuing to go on. Black people are still suffering in this country, and it has come back to the forefront of the news with the malicious, vicious, and disgusting shooting of Jacob Blake, shot not one, not two, 7 times in his back while he went to go check on his children in the car. If you find any way to somehow justify that, you are the problem. If you just ignore this, you are complicit in the problem. And if you don't think there's a problem, just look at what happened a few days after that when a 17-year-old white nationalist terrorist, because that's what he is, named Kyle, crossed state lines from Illinois into Wisconsin and went to face the protesters in Kenosha with a fucking AR-15. Then he proceeded to go and shoot 3 protesters, 2 of which died. And then he just walked right by police. Police even gave him some water and thanked him for his quote unquote service before he did those vicious things. And if you can see those 2 events and tell me that there isn't a problem in the United States, across the world, when it comes to racism, when it comes to how black people are systemically targeted and oppressed in the United States, then you are complicit in the problem. It's just so infuriating. I just want to again encourage everyone that's listening to this that if you can, do what you can. Sign petitions. Donate to causes, organizations, bail funds, whatever you can donate. If you can't donate, again, sign petitions, communicate and raise awareness about the issue. If you're on social media, repost stories or repost resources if you can, if you find them. Educate yourselves, communicate this with your friends and family. And if you can and you feel comfortable doing so, go out and protest. And I say comfortable doing so not because, I'm feeling lazy. No, because we're also in the midst of a fucking pandemic still. And going out to protest might be risky for your health. So if you obviously don't feel comfortable risking your health in that way, then I'm not going to blame you. But if you're at home, you can still do things. And we encourage you to do these things. We encourage you to do what you can, find what you can. Again, we will be putting resources in the description of this episode. Hopefully you find something that you can do to help. But if you are just ignoring this, if all you've done is post a black square, then you're complicit and you shouldn't be, because we're talking about human rights. We're talking about human lives here. Also, arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. It's been 6 months. Only one dude's been fired. It's insane. This shouldn't be happening. Demand justice for Jacob Blake. I hope some of you have watched the videos and speeches that were given at the March on Washington that happened today as I'm recording this. I just hope that you're doing at least something, that you're thinking about this. Even if it pisses you off, it should piss you off. You should be pissed off because it's not right what's happening. So we just had to get that off our chest. Again, I hope you're continuing to support the movement. We try to use this platform as much as we can to spread awareness on these issues. Now enjoy, I guess, the bullshitting portion of this podcast.
Once upon a time, in 1998, it was October 14th, to be exact, 10 a.m. in the morning. Alejandro Navia was born that day. And 21 years later, almost 22, he is now your favorite host of the Puerto Ricans podcast? What? Seriously? Hell yeah, dude. That guy is the best. And by that guy, I mean me. Me. I am the best. You're the best. Around. Yeah. As you can see, I'm so perfect that God said, no, I can't let him sing. Cause dude, imagine if I just sang well. Dude, I'd be unstoppable. I'd be like Thanos, dude. I'd be like fucking Thanos. Perfect, man.
Thanos?
Thanos.
Nani?
Omaewa? Shinzeru? We're such fucking nerds. Jesus
Welcome
Christ.
to episode
I
13.
can't believe 66% of us have girlfriends, dude. And by 66%, I mean 2 out of 3 people here. Stats, bro. I love math.
66.6%.
I mean, technically, if we're gonna go like
number of the beast.
Oh, you just fucked that up, Adrian.
What do you mean?
Fucking
mean?
nerd.
That's the Iron Maiden song.
I know what song it is. But if we go like full technically here, like full technical, the whole staff, 50% of us have girlfriends. So because our producer doesn't have a girlfriend either, because he's part of Adrian's family. He's part of that realm. Like,
Why the fuck are you just delving into wow? Just wow. Mira,
just
¿sabes
kidding,
qué? Espero que te vaya la luz cuando venga esta puta Laura.
Yeah, bro. Whoa.
Damn, man, that's dark.
Yo,
that's dark,
that
man.
is dark as fuck, bro.
You just
No.
wish,
You
just
I
wish
hope
go
your
there,
Wi-Fi
bro.
goes out too. I hope your Wi-Fi goes out too.
Dude, are you serious, man? Are you serious?
Are we being super ethereal here?
Dude, oh my God.
This is
Yes.
cereal.
This is super ethereal, guys. I'm Al Gore, and this is super ethereal.
You know what? That's the perfect character to introduce our topic for today. Honestly,
Al Gore, really?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
South Park Al Gore. No, South Park Al Gore.
Yeah, South Park Al Gore. Member pig.
the member peg. Okay, so before I say what we're gonna talk about today, I'm gonna go back to that thing. Young, first of all, you had a girlfriend before I did, so dude, like,
Yeah, that's true.
So why go that dark on my ass, dude? Like, why you gotta go 0 dark 30 on my on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do so wrong to you?
I don't know. Just rewatch every episode of this podcast, and you'll know the answer.
Make fun of my
Dude, what are you
relationship status.
talking
It's
about?
just-
I am the bestest friend ever.
No one that says that is actually the best friend ever.
I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ay, puñeta.
That's like saying I am the best at sex. You know you're not. Like,
No, you never should say that.
my girl
Never
tells
should say.
me I am the best, and it's like, I don't know, my guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, my guy.
My girl tells me she's the best she's had in 3 years. How long has your relationship been? 3 years. Oh.
My girl says I have the best she's had in 3 years. How long have you been going out? 2 years and 11 months.
Goddamn.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Goddamn. Dude, I
That was really delayed.
Okay, so very bad segue. We're gonna talk about conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
For some reason, because we're such experts in nothing that we're just gonna talk about this.
We're just just roll the intro.
So many other things we could talk about, And we're back.
Oh man, it's just like I really think what we really want to do here is just we hope that we brought some different theories here that some of us know better than others, and then we can just get some live reactions and laughter out of this. Because, like I said, we're not experts on this, so we're just hoping to get some genuine, like, what the fuck? And, yeah, and move on with our day.
You know, I don't think mine are super what the fuck, but are, I think, really funny though.
Yeah. I got some that are like, nah, why you doing this to me?
So which one of you guys is going first? I really want to react to some of these, you know.
So I want to start off with one because I don't think it's a conspiracy theory, but it's just like a thing. It's a theory that shouldn't exist, but it does, and I think it's so funny that it does. So obviously, you guys know like the whole flat earther theory, right?
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, like we definitely haven't made fun of flat earthers already.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
But we respect everybody, especially flat earthers and penepes.
Okay. Cálmate, cabrón. Like, part of my family's like, most of my family, if not all of it, o sea, cálmate, cabrón, puñeta.
Dude, no. There's one thing is being a pro-statehood, and the other thing is saying Ricky Rosselló was a good governor. And Rwanda.
Ricky Rosselló could have been a good governor, but he fucked up.
The conspiracy.
Yeah,
conspiracy.
I'm not gonna agree to that.
This is not the episode for this.
Okay,
Conspiracy. Go.
Okay, so flat earthers are a thing, but what if I told you that it goes even further? May I present to you?
Wait. Is the Earth a donut? Is that the one?
Yeah.
What?
Wait. I've never heard this one.
You've never heard of this one?
Oh, dude,
I've never heard of this one.
So imagine dumb people, but even dumber.
So just so you know, I found this out. The first place I saw this on was like an article on Vice. That's how you know it's not like it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Yeah, it's a joke. But I also found a video on YouTube that's like from What If. So there's just a YouTube channel that takes a lot of like what if scenarios, and they take a lot of these like conspiracy theories. Like,
I thought that YouTube channel was a gaming channel.
Well, they might be. Everything's a gaming channel, honestly. If it's not a gaming channel now, it'll turn into a gaming channel later.
Every channel has a gaming channel. Like,
that is true.
Yeah.
Like soon enough, there's gonna be a Puerto Ricans gaming.
Oh, dude, don't test me, bro. I've been.
I mean, I'll hop on.
I've been
YouTube streaming
just
for fucksies if we get that popular.
I've been on that gray line since I was in like junior year high school. I've been like literally like on the verge of buying an Elgato and going like, I'm gonna fucking record myself raging on COD and FIFA.
Dude, Adrian, do you imagine? Okay, so this goes out to 1, your girlfriend, and 2, your family, and then 3, all of our friends. Imagine if Carlos just said, fuck it, I'm gonna stream video games and not study at all. Like, dude, imagine.
No, I couldn't.
Dude,
I couldn't do that to myself, man.
Dude, I think that literally everybody would be shocked. Like, there would be nobody saying like, yeah, no. Everybody would be like, dude, what the fuck happened to you? Do you need help?
100%.
There'd be an intervention. We'd have an intervention. We'd be like, you're throwing your life away.
1,000,000%.
You're not a good streamer.
A fucking million
we could do that intervention with a lot of people in our friend group. But like Carlos would be like actually big. Like,
yeah,
would be, like,
mine would be like,
serious.
Are you okay? Can we
help you out?
What happened?
But yeah, so pretty much like the what if video just goes on like saying that technically, like physically we could live through it, but it's like gravitationally like it's impossible. Like the moon would either be going like up and down like this, like the whole of the donut, or it would be making like an 8 around it or something like that, and that would like fuck up our tides and like our mountain ranges and shit, and like temperatures would be like incredibly different because of like how much sun you're getting and shit. It's like it's not obviously like it's not a thing, but it was just so fucking funny that this like people actually believe that this.
Okay, so wait, let me ask you. So this is the Earth being a donut is a 3D donut. It's not like a flat Earth with a hole in the middle,
It's
right?
a 3D. It's a 3D donut.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
there's a flat earthers that think the Earth is like a flat plane. Then
Yeah.
there are the flat earthers that think it's a disc with a dome over
Yes.
it and ice under it, like if we were Asgard. Yes. Asgard from Thor. Dumbasses. And then there are the people who think the donut thing. And dude,
Awesome.
I know
The
there's
thing
people
about
that
the
there's
donut
people
thing-
that think there's like a cube Earth as well. Like it's
yeah, we're not going that low.
Wait, you put the
I
cube below donut? I feel like donut's the lowest
No,
from what I've
no,
heard.
dude. Because think about it. It's a fucking cube, dude.
you imagine like God just like Rubik's cubing like the Earth.
Like Pangea wasn't meteors. It was
That's how
just
it broke.
God making a Rubik's cube.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
like
that's how it is.
the
like,
what if video goes
and then he
like
gave up and
yeah, the what if video goes like imagine if we were actually a donut, the meteor might like it just shows like the meteor going
The
through
meteor
the hole
missed.
and it goes like the world might really be different. And I'm like,
Dude.
bro.
Like okay. I'm gonna go like
Wait.
I'm gonna go like full hits blunt on this one. So imagine God being like this huge being, right? And he knows everything that's gonna happen in the world, and he knows the future and all that shit. Not real. Just kidding. But not real. But like, okay, so God goes like from the other side of the galaxy, right? Goes like Kobe and shoots a star. And this star is the meteor that goes through the donut. And like when it goes through, like the donut just explodes, like it like implodes and creates the world we live in right now, using air quotes, by the way. That would be like pretty fucking amazing.
Oh,
Not gonna lie.
that sounds amazing. That
Even-
sounds astounding.
Like that'd
Even
be the
got-
greatest.
yeah.
Like, dude, if that story were in the Bible, #1 seller, no doubt.
Technically, it is the #1 selling book in the world.
yeah. But #1 seller to the youth, like.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Number
I get
one
you.
on
I
the
get you.
Amazon. Yeah, number one Amazon.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I
okay,
got you. I
but
got
dude,
you.
also, do you imagine like if Jesus were in the present more than in the past? Like like Jesus was like an NBA player spreading the word.
No, Jesus would 100% be like a soccer player. 100% like football.
No. No, Jesus would be a basketball player. And he definitely would lock up Kuzma just because he said that.
Dude, anyways.
But, hey, wait. No, just a little bit of context. A basketball player named
No, fuck
Kuzma
the
the other
context.
day.
Fuck the context.
Okay, well,
let
fuck
people
him
search
then.
for that.
I just
Let people
imagine
Google
like
that.
Jesus beefing Cristiano Ronaldo, like Cristiano, and like I'm better.
No,
and
no,
then
no,
Jesus
no,
being
no,
like,
no, no.
Fuck you,
No.
Jesus.
He's beefing with Messi because people put the D10S like Dios, Anyways, like
I'm a Messi fan, and I'm not part of that group. Okay, like
okay, but the thing is, so logically he'd be a soccer player because soccer is more famous. But like, let's just go full on. I want a sport that he could clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like buzzer beater. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay.
So
okay.
like, you imagine kids be like, Jesus, drain the three. I can't breathe. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Donut Earth.
Yeah, so
So
yeah,
another-
so that was
so, like,
my
the
my
people-
not
The
really a
people who
conspiracy,
believe that
but
are stupid because if it were a donut, there would be a country where where in the sky you could see like the rest of the donut.
so the what
Like-
if
like in
the what
Halo.
if the what if theory said that like inside, like the inside of the donut, like the inside circle would probably like be mostly, if not 100%, it would be like 90-ish% like mountain ranges, so you could theoretically live there, but there wouldn't be like big cities and stuff. They did say though, which I found that interesting, is that for this to be a thing, like in order for us to maintain like the donut shape and for it to not collapse on itself and like fold into a circle because gravity's hitting it from every direction at the same force, it would have to be spinning at a ridiculous rate for the centripetal force to like help it maintain.
Doing donuts all over the Milky Way. Yes, sir.
No, like it would have to be rotating.
I hate you so much.
It would have to be like a fucking like that spin thing. Like I forgot the name. Like the freaking
fidget spinner.
Like the fidget. It would have to be spinning pretty much like a fidget spinner to the point where we would have like I'm gonna just say a number like 10 like sunrise and sunsets like per 24 hours, something like that. It'd be stupid.
Awesome.
Yeah, it would be fucking stupid.
A shit ton
Someone
of naps.
make a cartoon or animation about this because I want to see it.
No, you can find the video online. It's called a what if like donut theory.
It's like a cartoon.
Yeah,
they do it as a cartoon thing.
It's like a history thing. It's like a history documentary kind of thing. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yo. So do you guys remember that SpongeBob episode where Patrick goes, "What if we just move Bikini Bottom somewhere else?" Well, imagine if
the bullworm,
wait.
Alaskan bullworm.
Okay, so imagine if like that donut Earth suddenly stops, right? Or just spins slower, and we have to make it move. So like we create like this kind of like atmosphere that we could step on so that people could run over and just make it move faster.
Oh my god.
Yo, dude, I swear I have not hit a blunt. I don't smoke weed.
I was about to say, I was like, did you?
Yeah.
I do not smoke weed.
Do something off.
I just do this. I just have these thoughts. These stupid thoughts.
We spent way longer on this than I thought we were going to. I think we should move on to the next actual conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Adrian, I'm going to leave it to you.
All right. This is one I definitely believe because it definitely fits. It is PETA is a shell corporation that was created by the meat industry to make veganism and animal rights activism look as ridiculous as possible.
Dude.
Dude, tell me that ain't right, though.
Dude, I can
tell
see
me that
that
ain't right.
I can see that.
Yo,
because I remember.
They are so ridiculously wrong.
It's just,
I remember
just PETA. Oh my god, PETA.
Dude, I remember when PETA put like a flyer on Twitter that said, use these terms instead of the ones we know. So instead of
I know exactly what you mean.
Instead of bring home the bacon, you have to say bring home the bagels. And I'm like, how about no, sir? I want the motherfucking bacon on the motherfucking house. Like, yo. Also, there was this commercial. Like, there's this recent commercial I saw on TV yesterday when I was watching the Lakers game. Go Lakers. Fuck Danny Green. Unless he goes like full clutch like the rest of the playoffs. Okay, so it was like, hey, how about we just stop killing the cows and just use fresh greens to make our food? And I was like, how about I kill the motherfucking cow and eat it? Simple as that. No Mexicans underpaid. No people being called beaners. No people suffering because they're getting paid $4 the hour because they're picking your fucking cauliflowers, Karen. Okay? How about no? I want my beef. I love my skirt steak. I love my burgers. I love dude. Imagine Puerto Rico without arroz, habichuela y bistec. Cabrón, imagine un Puerto Rico without that.
Without bistec. I can't. I will say it is good to not eat a lot of red meat because a lot of red meat is not good for the system. It's good to balance out like the red and the white meat and stuff like that.
Yeah. I like the balance thing.
As Adrian will tell you that processing red meat is horrible for the environment.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But
absolutely
I
horrific.
will still devour a good churrasco, skirt steak, burger.
Yeah,
The porterhouse steak at fucking, I forgot the name of this steak place, like this expensive steak place.
Ruth Chris, Morton's.
Ruth Chris.
Ruth
Like
Chris.
the porterhouse at Ruth Chris.
So
Dude,
good.
Come on, man.
I know, man. I know. Like,
God damn.
if you're against it, fine. It's fine. But you're
no,
not gonna.
it's not fine.
like-
It's not fine.
No. Okay,
it
wait.
is fine. It is
look,
fine.
No,
Just don't.
It's fine.
No,
It's fine
no.
if you don't do it. Don't be against it. Like, cause
No, like if you
I
can
don't
believe
want
whatever.
you to sit down and fucking talk to me
No.
for eating a fucking burger.
That's
bro.
what I
Like-
mean. That's what I mean. If you're against it, like yourself, like you do whatever you want, but don't come up to me and go like, you know what a cow had to go through for it to get on your plate. You're gonna get. I don't want to fucking deal with that right now, man. You can lecture me.
I
like,
mean, you could just use the same thing Navia just said. You could just be like, do you know what an underpaid worker had to go through to get you your broccoli?
yeah, literal.
Karen.
Literally, Karen.
Literal.
No, but
Literal.
look. There's nothing. This is not. Here's the thing. We're not trivializing animal rights activism. We're not trivializing veganism. What we are trivializing is PETA because they are absolutely dumbass, ridiculous. Do you remember? No.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl ad they threw this year, dude.
What?
Holy shit!
I remember.
You do not
yeah.
see the Super Bowl.
I did,
It
I
actually
did.
didn't air during the Super Bowl because it was banned, and this is why. They made a video where it was a bunch of animals. This is cartoon, obviously, taking a knee during the national anthem, and it wasn't about racism. It was about, and I quote, speciesism. And they basically were saying, hey, racism and speciesism is the same problem in society.
Oh my God.
Like, you eating a cow is the same as being racist to a black person.
There
I'm
was-
like,
Oh my God.
no.
There was this girl on TikTok. I think it was on TikTok. No, I think it might be on Twitter. That she went like, I know that we're doing the Black Lives Matter thing, and I just want to put this movement alongside it because animal lives matter too. And I'm like, yo, you're just putting black people next to animals, bro. Like, don't ever. Like, yo, if I have to kill, like, if someone puts a gun to my head and says you either have to kill this black person or this dog, I'm killing the dog. I'm sorry.
Yes.
A human life is a human life. Like,
I mean,
like
yes.
like if I'm in a car and I don't have any brakes and there are two things in the middle of the road and it's a dog or a person or a cow or a person or any fucking animal. It could be endangered. I don't give a shit.
The cow
or
will
a
kill
person.
you as well.
I know.
will kill you.
I know. But you
Depending
know
how
what
fast
I
you're going.
But you know what I mean.
I know what
Like,
you mean. I know what you mean.
The person has to live because human rights go above animal rights. Because it's, in the end, it's a dog eat dog world. And, you know, like, if you stand next to a fucking, I don't know, fucking grizzly bear and just look at it, he might attack you or some shit. I don't know, man. Point is, I'm not putting an animal life like above a human life.
No, I
or
agree
next
with you.
to one.
I agree with
there's
you.
a scale
totally.
to this shit.
Yeah. There's like also like you can take the morality aspect out of it and look at it through like a purely statistical like numbers game, and you can still say saving the human life has a greater chance of bringing like more productivity and like actual usefulness of that life to the world. Like,
where the hell are you getting this statistic from?
Cabrón. Okay, so you have, like Nadia said, you gotta choose between a human life or a dog. If you save the human life, that person can contribute to like the economy, like humans as a whole. You save the dog, woof woof, pet, good boy.
But think about how many likes he will generate for me on social media, though.
I'm just saying, like, if you're talking about
how many Instagram likes am I gonna get from this person?
We are talking about two very different forms of important capital here. I'm focused on my social capital.
Okay, well, you know what? Social capital is very important nowadays, but we're not in the stage of our platform where we can say that we'll kill a human for the likes a dog will bring to
I
our
need that
channel.
clout, bro. I need this
Yeah.
clout, bro. I'm killing the human.
Point
Like,
is,
it-
the point
it
is,
better
yeah,
be- it better be the
PETA is
goodest boy.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
PETA
wait,
is
one more thing
ridiculous.
about PETA. Do you remember when they like bashed Crocodile Dundee? Like,
Crocodile Dundee, the movie?
no, cabrón. Wait, no, not was it not Dundee? No, the
Irwin.
Crocodile
No,
Hunter.
Crocodile
Steve
Dundee is
Irwin.
the movie.
Steve Irwin when
Steve
they
Irwin.
fought, when
Yeah.
they bashed the Crocodile Hunter.
Oh yeah, because he was like, oh, he shouldn't have been playing around with that stingray, and everyone was like,
He wasn't.
you motherfuckers.
He wasn't like poking it with a stick, cabrón.
Do something.
He was doing
Do something.
he was like trying to do an educational video, like, you know.
A stingray. I'm gonna touch it. Point is, yeah. Next topic. Next.
I got
conspiracy
okay.
theory.
Next theory.
Fuck PETA. Fuck PETA,
okay.
by the way.
Okay, so I got one here that I'm sure everyone here has heard, but I don't know if you remember it, because we heard it a long time ago, and I actually forgot about it until like yesterday. So this conspiracy theory says that Phineas and Ferb was all in Candace's head because she has
Oh,
like
yeah,
mad
I know that one,
schizophrenia.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yep.
And that it's like, dude, that shit. I remember reading that when I was in like
It's
ninth
dark as
grade,
fuck.
and it's like, yeah, it's like for anyone that doesn't know, it's like this theory that Candace, like, to explain like why like Phineas and Ferb never get caught in the show, like when they do shenanigans or whatever. I just used the word shenanigans. What the fuck am I? 70?
You little boys and your shenanigans.
I'm a boomer. Fuck it. But yeah, so like apparently like Candace has like schizophrenia, and then like Phineas was like a hyperactive child that got bullied a lot, and so he gets like one time like the bullying goes too far and he ends up like getting killed, so that like heavily haunts like Candace. And then Ferb has like some other like issue where he doesn't speak a lot. Actually I have it here because I remember I have it here because I was like, this is insane. Now her brother Ferb actually immobile and can barely talk, so she creates a world where her two brothers would go on amazing adventures together, and that's why the mom can never see it. And then Dr. Doofenshmirtz is the therapist to all this shit. And then and that's why he becomes like the villain and shit. I was like, bro, obviously not real, but bro,
that-
People
like,
that got some dark thoughts.
people
Yeah,
have some like
but-
imagination.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, how does Doofenshmirtz become that character if he has zero interaction with Candace? Like, he doesn't have any interaction with them.
So
until like
apparently
season 4 or something.
So apparently,
very late in the series.
I looked it up, and there's apparently like one episode in like season 2 or 3 where like Candace and Doofenshmirtz talk. Like it's like the Wizard of Oz like parody that they do. And
Okay.
And like Candace has an interaction with Doofenshmirtz as if they've known each other forever. And people like saw that and they were like, oh well, this kind of like
This
we can
confirms the
like
theory.
this kind of helps validate that they know each other without really having to interact like every episode or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess it kind of can, but like, you know,
This
you're also
reminds
like
me of.
you're also
this
doing like a
reminds me of the,
tightrope on a spaghetti noodle right here.
Yeah, but this reminds me of the one I forgot the name. Foster Home for Imaginary Friends, like the Coco
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the one I just sent yesterday.
Yeah, the one you sent. Because I was like, yo, that shit's fucked
You know,
up.
I never noticed like what her. I always saw like the plain like body,
Me
but I
neither, bro.
never noticed the palm tree head. Like I was like, what?
No,
No,
I never noticed that shit.
I never noticed the plane. I noticed the palm tree head.
Gotcha.
I was like, why is she a palm tree head? But I never noticed the plane.
Oh man.
But that one's like the Caillou one. You know who Caillou is?
Yeah, dude, I
Yeah, of
love
course.
Caillou.
Like, wait, Adrian, do you not know who he is?
No, yeah, I do.
Okay, so the theory behind this series is that he had cancer and he died.
Yeah.
and these are like the memories of him or something. That's why it's
And that's why it's always
like very bright and white and thing, whatever.
Yeah.
and like faded on the sides.
Exactly.
Almost as if it's a thought.
This isn't a conspiracy theory, by the way, but like, did you guys remember like a year ago or something when that whole meme about Caillou being like 6'7" or 7 feet came out? Some shit like that.
No, it wasn't
Or, like,
Caillou.
tall-
It was Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig.
It was Peppa Pig too, but then another one about Caillou came out where he was about the same height as well, like as Peppa Pig, and we were like, "What the fuck?" Like, it was stupid though.
You know what?
Hey,
Also,
you know what?
I'm like talking about cartoons. It reminded me of this, that SpongeBob was pronounced gay, and I am
Yeah.
fully against this because it wasn't the vision of the creator. Not
Okay.
because I'm against gay characters, because you could you could create a gay cartoon character and just not say he's gay, but like put it in your face like, yeah, he's gay. But like SpongeBob, like the cartoon creator said he's asexual because sponges are asexual. And then
Yeah.
and then like Nickelodeon has lost all of its fame, and now they're like trying to seek it back. So they're like, SpongeBob is gay. Like, hey, remember us. Like, it's like that lost friend that you forgot to talk to for like a shit ton of years, and then he's like, oh, you remember me, but you don't want to talk to me. You know what? This happened. Like, trying to shock you or whatever.
Yeah.
So I found it ridiculous. The series is already over. It went on for like fucking 15 years, and now you're gonna go like, oh, he's gay. Like, really? Like, come on.
What do you mean it's over? It's still going, right?
No,
doesn't make sense.
they renewed it. They renewed
Yeah.
the series, but it was over.
Okay.
But it was over, and they
Okay.
renewed it, and now he's gay, so they renewed it. So it's like, let's get more fame, more people watching the new SpongeBob,
Okay.
which nobody's gonna do because 15 years is pretty much a long time to watch SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Unless you're
I'm a
the
fan, but
Simpsons, like
stop.
yeah.
Like,
Unless you're the Simpsons,
yeah.
like you can't keep that up.
Oh,
no,
but hey,
the
speaking.
Simpsons,
Hey, no.
it's not that great. Also, but yeah,
I know, I agree, but keep going.
Speaking of cartoons and like children's shows and movies, I have a theory that ties into that. So I have another one that says Frozen, the movie, right?
Yeah.
No.
Was made so that when you search Disney Frozen on Google, you would now start getting all this shit about the movie instead of info and articles about Walt Disney's body being frozen.
Oh,
And
dude.
like that's the whole purpose
if
of the movie
that's-
being made.
I mean, dude, that would be so.
Dude.
If imagine that was true, like the person that came up with that idea would be like, oh my god, like smoking the biggest cigar in like human existence going on. Like they would just be like, they'd be like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm gonna go to Cuba. I'm gonna sit on that beach and I'm gonna smoke the fattest cigar like this country can give me, and I'm gonna fucking like it.
It's like yep. I thought that was hilarious though.
Dude,
But
I mean,
do you think the person that came up with this theory right now is locked in a basement of the Disney castle?
I mean, if anyone has the
hey
ability,
man, fuck if I know.
underneath the NBA bubble,
Just because I
seven-
said that, so like the FBI, like the Disney's version of the FBI, is just gonna storm through my room and take me away.
17 stories underneath.
they're all masked.
Yeah.
They're all dressed up as the Disney characters.
They're all just like,
everyone. No. You can't dress up as the mouse. Like, everyone's dressed as like a different Disney princess for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
it's like Sully, Buzz Lightyear, Goofy, and Donald Duck taking you away from your family.
Yeah,
because
it-
you so covered it.
17 stories underneath the bubble of the NBA bubble. You
they
just like
put you-
like someone's showering, and then like through the vents they kind of hear like a and they're like, guys, I
wait.
think this is haunted, and then like go down 17 stories. There's just a guy in a cell.
I actually have another theory that ties perfectly with that. Okay, so Denver Airport.
Yeah.
So I didn't know shit about this, but apparently there's a shit ton of conspiracies related to the Denver International Airport. I was like, why? And I started looking into it. Apparently, the main thing is that underneath it, right?
Yeah.
There's an intricate system of tunnels and buildings, like basically an underground city,
Like Futurama.
which serves
Like Futurama.
just like some Futurama sewer world shit.
Wait.
Okay.
What? Futurama's in a sewer world?
It's Futurama.
No. Okay, so have you ever watched?
Yeah, it's like New York City V2. So like you can go down the sewers, and it's like the original New York City.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So and that's like where sewer people live.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
It's a fucking.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, but there's apparently a system of tunnels and buildings, a city under there, and it's supposed to be the mother base for basically every like organization that controls the world, you know, like some people say
the quote unquote New World Order or whatever that shit is.
Yes.
Oh
so
my
it's the
God.
New World Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati. Everyone's been like tied to it.
God.
But
Yeah,
people say more.
Yeah, everyone's in Denver because Denver is the destination to be at. Like,
No, this is okay. No. This is the thing that was hilarious about. Well, not hilarious, but the coincidence of this. So the New World Order is tied to the Nazis, right?
yeah, of course.
And if you look up a aerial photo of the Denver airport, tell me what you see. Like, look it up right now. I'm gonna keep talking about this. But look up the Denver airport.
Let me.
Oh no! Do I? Oh my God! Dude, wait.
You look up the airport on Google Maps, aerial view. You know, satellite view. Tell me what it looks like.
I'm going. I'm
Again,
already.
Oh
no!
no!
Here it is.
Oh no!
It's a fucking. It looks like a swastika.
Yes, it does.
Oh my God! No!
Dude, I was like, wait a second. Did no one realize this when it was being built? Like, Jesus.
No.
It's not even like it vaguely looks like it looks almost exactly like it.
Yeah, it looks
Like it's not
exactly
completely
like it.
symmetrical. And no, like I looked at it, I'm like, why is it built this way? Like, and it's supposedly so like they can take off and receive planes like from 4 directions at the same time, which I guess makes sense. But then I was like, why not just build a T, like a you know, like a plus sign basically, you know?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But I saw it online and I couldn't believe it, and I looked it up on Google Maps and I reacted basically the same way that you guys did. I was like, oh no.
Oh man.
But no, that's not even the only thing about it. That's not even the only thing. Apparently it's got a bunch of creepy pieces of art inside of it. Like it's got like statues with glowing eyes, some whack ass like wall art like that creeps people out, and people have tied that also. Like apparently one of the statues has supposedly the Freemason sign on it, again like tying it to one of those groups.
Okay, guys, before we keep going, guys, like I can't stress this enough. These groups are total shit.
Yes.
Like there is not a singular group of like people in suits controlling everything everything that happens in the world. Like that shit is.
Oh wait, whoa! Wait a second. I thought you were talking about how they're shit as people. No, that's definitely true.
Well,
though there's definitely
yes,
people controlling. This is all a simulation.
Yeah.
This is all a simulation. Definitely a simulation. They're all controlling it.
No, like capital. Like yes, there are very important people that.
We live in the Earth bubble. The NBA bubble is inside the Earth bubble. There is no space. Do you think that Area 51 holds aliens? No. We are inside Area 51. Area 51 is the gateway to the outer world. We are being monitored.
That's why they wanted to raid it, man. They wanted to be free. Those were the bravest of us.
The lizard people are protecting it. That's why we're.
Can we? When will we have enough clout to get like Morgan Freeman to like do that little speech now? He said like, the new frontier.
Dude. But no, you know why a lot of people also say that this thing about like all this stuff about the Denver airport, apparently it took way longer to complete than it was supposed to, and it was also way over budget, like billions of dollars over budget. And that's what people are saying, like, oh, they were building the underground, system of buildings and networks and shit.
That underground system bullshit kind of scares my ass. I don't know why.
Why?
So there's this little independent movie. Like not a lot of people watched it. It's called Us by Peele, by Jordan Peele. Yo. That movie scared my dude. It literally scared my ass. Cause okay.
Your ass got like shivers.
Yeah. No. Like I was okay. My ass was shivering. Yo, that. Honestly, I kind of want to feel that, but I don't.
Okay then.
Anyways. Point is,
Okay.
so I'm that kind of person who doesn't give a shit about his camera being like taped up. Cause, dude, I have literally zero importance in. Dude, honestly, dude. To the fans, to the listeners of this podcast and fans, thank you for listening to me because I have zero importance. I don't know why you sit down and listen to me, but thank you, dude.
They don't listen to you, they listen to us, okay?
Dude, you understand, dude. We have zero importance. Like, why does the FBI give a shit about me or you or Adrian? There's no reason to. Because we're jack
that
shit.
is, yeah.
We're jack
don't.
shit.
To my FBI agent listening to this, I still care about you. Thank you.
To the FBI agent listening to this,
I hope you're doing well.
To the FBI agent listening to this conversation, I hope you fucking follow us on the podcast and listen to us also. Because it'd be kind of douchey. It'd be kind of douchey if you could listen to it before all the other people and then be like, yeah, I already heard that shit. No, dude. You gotta support us too, asshole. Okay?
Could you imagine we just get a random follower that none of us know tomorrow on Instagram and we're like, who's that?
It's unknown. It's like it doesn't have a profile picture or a name. It's just a follower, dude.
Or any follow. It doesn't follow anyone else. It has no followers, no pictures.
The follower count goes up. No, the follower count goes up, but when you actually count the followers, you count all of them but one.
Yo. Dude. Hey, producer. Can you put the conspiracy thong over that? Like, just thank you. If you don't, why the fuck am I paying you for? Just kidding. We don't pay him. Like,
I'm waiting for the message that says you don't.
So buy our stickers. We might just pay a fucking jobless intern.
You know we won't.
Yeah, probably not because I spent the money for the stickers. Anyways, we spent the money. Anyways, okay. So we're going back to this shit. Us really scared me because of the fact that cloning can be a thing.
Yeah.
Probably is a thing.
Conceivably, yes.
And
I mean, we've cloned before.
Yeah,
not humans, but we've cloned
yeah.
before.
No,
Genetically,
but humans. I'm talking about humans.
Oh, okay.
And like this whole thing that like imagine if someone like people you know aren't the people you know and they're just clones of the people you know because they did something fucked up towards the government or they found out something. Yo, that's kind of creepy as fuck. Anyways,
you know another one like around there that kind of freaked me out as well was when I watch Ex Machina. The fact that AI will at some point get to the level where it can pretty much assimilate with humanity is kind of scary.
But here's the thing about AI: as long as someone can program it,
I know, but you know that the gold standard for the top programmers of the world is to make a computer that can formulate its own processes, like mental thoughts.
Yeah.
Like you know that like if you do that, you are set for life. The problem is
you want to know what it's gonna be used for? Fucking Call of Duty, so that the fucking NPC can know what the fuck you're doing.
I really thought you were gonna say porn. I really thought you were
also because porn is gonna use it first.
The Japanese are gonna take over that immediately.
But here's the thing, like right now, you can't unlock your iPhone if you have a mask on.
That's really true. I cannot.
So, and like, come on, man. Terminator, really? I can't program it back. Dude, of course you can. Unplug the fucking computer. Come on. Don't be a dumbass.
No, but that was the thing. That was the thing about Ex Machina. Like, he could program it back, but...
He didn't want to.
But no, he did. But the machine the machine convinced the guy that was like the psychologist that was like having like the discussions with her to escape, like help her escape. So like it found a way around it.
That movie was fucking amazing.
Like, the head programmer was
great.
like, "What the fuck have you done?" Like he died trying to like shut her down.
Got stabbed.
Wait, what did you goddamn for?
No, I said got stabbed.
Oh, got stabbed. Okay, you cut out in my headphones.
Son. He got stabbed, son.
He got hella stabbed. And then like the robot like seduces
Spoiler
another
alert.
and then the robot seduces another robot and then like and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, the head programmer used 2 robots as strippers. Nice. GG. GG, bro. GG.
If you ever thought that we weren't hella nerds, Navia just said GG to having robots as strippers. Like that is like at top nerd as you can get pretty much in the world.
Dude, you don't have to pay them. That guy is a genius, dude. He's a genius. Dude, he's a meal. By the way, to all the strippers out there, I respect your job and I hope you get paid reasonably. Yeah. Also, but the thing is, he's a billionaire, dude. That lives in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. He lives in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And he has 2 robot strippers that can cook, can do anything.
Yeah.
But he only uses them for stripping.
No, he uses one that's a housekeeper.
Yeah, but that's a third one. That's a third robot. He has 2 more.
Yeah.
So he's a billionaire that doesn't pay for strippers and has strippers, you know. It's like that's what Dan Bilzerian wishes he could do, you know.
Yeah, that you know what's this guy's name? Fucking
Dan
Tesla
Bilzerian?
guy. No, Tesla guy.
Elon Musk.
You know Elon Musk gonna get on that as soon as he can.
But yeah, any other conspiracy theories?
Well, we mentioned, the government watching us and shit, the FBI joke and shit.
Yeah.
I have another quick one. Throwback Thursday was started by the government to get people to upload more pictures to the internet and so they could improve facial recognition AI.
Oh my god.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah, right?
I can't fight that one.
I mean, I
mean, even if they didn't start it, it's like, well, shit, we got all this information now.
My favorite late night talk show is Last Week Tonight by John Oliver, the HBO one. I love that. And he did one on like facial recognition, I believe, and like how the government collects that data, or like the programs that were being developed currently to like access that and how they access that data. And holy shit, man, like there really is like barely any privacy in the world, like especially with the huge like Facebook leak that we had less than a year ago.
There's a lot of people, but the example I'm going to use is this barber at the salon. No, it's not a barber, he's a hairstylist, sorry. At the salon my mom goes to get her nails done. And the guy says, "Oh, the government's always watching you. 5G towers, radioactivity. They're gonna put chips on your head and whatever." The chip is already put, and it's on your fucking phone. And I love how these people post all of this on Twitter using their iPhones. Like, dude, if you're really against this government not being private bullshit, buy yourself a flip phone. And every time you're not going to use it, take out the battery, take out the chip, break it, and throw it away, and use a new one every time you're going to use a phone.
Yeah, you should use a burner.
Don't live in a city. Don't pay electricity. Don't do anything. Don't ever look at anything remotely close to the internet. Don't look at a newspaper, because then they know your direction. Look, dude, privacy is nowhere. Nobody's private, especially now that there are people vlogging their fucking lives.
I mean,
and people like you and I, and people like you guys and like you two and I that are fucking sitting down every weekend, every fucking Saturday, guys. gotta throw the shout out here.
Small plug.
Yeah.
But sitting down and talking for like 3 hours basically is what we talk for. We just record one of those hours. But yeah, so like there's no privacy, and I'm okay with that. You know why? Because I'm not important. Who gives a shit about this guy except for you, the fans? I love you. I miss you. I don't miss you, but I love you a lot. A lot.
I get what you're saying,
you.
and I.
But yeah.
Te amo, te amo, puñeta.
Te amo, güey.
Extraño
yeah,
como me tocas, ¿qué?
What?
Oh, no.
Wait a second.
Juan?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing, like, I get... if you have Facebook, if you got Twitter, if you got Instagram, Snapchat, all that shit, you're taking a risk every time you put something online to make your shit public to the world, especially Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, stuff like that, where you're even if you make it like quote unquote private account where only people that are your friends with can see it, like they can still see it and they can copy paste that pic, they can save those images, they can put it wherever they want. So like the best way to not be tracked, to not be quote unquote tracked, is to not just, you can't be part of it in any way, shape, or form. Like, dude, there's no way around it. It's not gonna happen.
I love that Google tracks me every time, because like I wake up every morning, say like I go to work, right?
Yeah.
So like when I wake up, Google's like, hey, there's a traffic jam. It might take like 20 more minutes for you to get to work today. So I'd be like, oh cool, thanks. I didn't know about this traffic jam, so I'm gonna head out earlier to get on time. People don't understand that. People are like, that is my private information. I'm like, nobody's looking at it. It's just it's just fucking AI. It's literally a computer doing, oh, you wake up every day and go to this same place every fucking day, and then hey, here's some help. Like, it's ridiculous.
I'm not against. I mean, I'm against people that like use like online information for like, let's say, identity fraud and shit like that. That's where really gotta be careful. But stuff like facial, like people that use facial recognition to go like, oh, this person definitely murdered my children or something or whatever, and then you're trying to recognize like a face from like 4 pixels, and it's like, nah, fam, that's just not gonna happen.
It's not working.
So like you need, like, technology still has a way to go, but like to a lot of people, you gotta understand the fact that you're not important enough for the world to care about what you're doing, unless you're like doing pedophilia and you're in that Black Mirror episode where they take a picture of you.
Yo.
Yeah, that shit was insane. Okay,
wait,
so
what episode?
There's a Black Mirror episode where like pretty much like you enter like a underage like sex website. Like you hit play on a pornographic video, and it's got underage like actors or whatever, and then like the camera in your laptop takes a picture of you, and then you get a text saying like, we took a picture of you with this. If you don't want this information to get leaked out, then you gotta do what we're gonna tell you. And they make like this kid and this older guy do like a bunch of shit, like robbery, like they make them go like a wild goose chase. Like, it's insane. And then at the end, they still leak the videos. So, yeah. So you get
dude, that was the best part. I was like,
yeah. It was
deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was like, he's gonna get away with this.
So
psych.
I got a couple more, but I got one big one that I want to say, and it's not really like it's like a big umbrella of conspiracies, and we don't have to talk a lot. We don't really have to talk a lot about them because they're a lot it's very political, and I don't want to get too political in the podcast, but I want
Donald Trump is a lizard. Mike Pence is a robot.
His skin is too saggy for him to be a lizard, man. If anything, he's like a fucking Grimer Pokemon or shit like that.
He's just a blob. He's just a blob of slime.
No. You know this guy?
You know what?
Steve
You know what?
Bannon?
Wait. You know what? Look up the Pokemon Trubbish, and whatever it evolves into.
Yep.
That is Donald Trump.
Yep.
That is my version of Donald Trump.
No, did you
Looking
guys
it
see
up.
what I posted about Steve Bannon earlier today?
I think
On
I
my
did,
Twitter.
but I don't remember. What did you post?
Dude, I was so proud of that post. I thought I made like a
No,
great
I know I
no,
saw it. It's just I don't remember what it was about. I have a short-term I have short-term memory span, like whatever. Like it sucks.
So I have a conspiracy. I don't know. We're at 50-ish minutes here.
Wait, no, but wait. I never finished saying what I was gonna say.
Oh, my bad.
So okay, guys, there's a documentary from PBS called United States of Conspiracy. It is
Awesome.
pretty much, it's like a 1 hour documentary focused on this guy called Alex Jones. Has a show called InfoWars.
Oh, fucking Alex Jones.
Piece of shit.
I'll beat your goddamn ass.
He's a piece of shit, cabrón. Like
What
if
do you
don't,
mean, bro?
if you don't know
He's
who
a
the,
meme lord.
yeah, but the problem is the problem is like he went from
Buy my supplements.
he went from 4chan to actually like primetime television to the president's like right hand like media like news source, and now a shit ton of people believe him, cabrón, and
Dude,
it's
so
stupid.
ridiculous.
Like it's so stupid. But if you don't know who he is, I'm just gonna list like a bunch of shit that he said, and feel free to look them all up. So like, he's the one that said that the whole Sandy Hook like school shooting was staged and fake. He did the whole Pizzagate thing, insinuating that Hillary Clinton was running a sex trafficking ring from the basement of a pizza place.
I'm not gonna say she ran it from a pizza place, but I'm not gonna say she's not involved with Jeffrey Epstein and all this shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, but that's different, right?
But that was Bill Clinton as well. Like that was like
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I get it's ridiculous because the pizza place basement shit.
Well, the pizza
But
place
let's
doesn't
be
even have a
honest.
basement, by the way. It doesn't even have a basement.
Dude, yeah. But Hillary
That you know
pedophilia,
of.
they're all into that shit. They're all in that. They're all in that circle
can't
shit.
you
yeah.
can't exonerate Hillary because Bill was in the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. But like that whole thing was bullshit. Like he did the New World Order shit, which we talked about. He took advantage of the 9/11 thing and said it was a controlled like bombing from the inside.
Bush did 9/11.
Which it was.
We're kidding.
We're not
We're
gonna-
kidding.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
jokes.
yeah,
This is
please,
jokes.
please.
This is jokes.
I'm not joking.
Okay,
Just kidding.
66.66% of this podcast believe that was not
A
what
joke.
happened, and that we said was a joke. We will not speak for the other 33.33.
Bush did 9/11. Thank you.
He said he also said that Obama was not born in the States. He's been recently saying the whole like COVID is a bioactive.
Obama is related to Osama bin Laden.
Yeah,
Prove
and
me
he's-
wrong. I'm just
and he's
kidding.
been
Dude,
he's
I'm
been
focusing
recently,
on
yeah,
that one.
and he's been
That one's
recently.
that's hilarious.
It is, but I can't deal with him. And then he most recently he's done like COVID is a bioweapon created by China, and Black Lives Matter is a controlling the masses movement, not an equal rights movement. So point is he's a shit person. He's a horrible human being, and
Yep.
if you know of him, if you know someone that knows of him and they say anything about him that isn't like he's a piece of trash, you really gotta consider like slapping your
friendship.
family member like right there
Hey,
in your
but hey,
friendship.
hey,
Like
you forgot the most important thing he's ever said. That the water turns the frogs gay.
I didn't see that in the
Yes!
documentary.
Yes!
But what?
They didn't use that one. They didn't use that one.
No,
Look
the
up
documentary
Alex
did
Jones,
not use
the
that one.
water turns the frogs gay. I don't even remember what the whole argument was. I just remember
forget
that.
the context, dude. Water turns frogs gay.
The water's turning the frogs
I
gay.
think-
I
guys-
think it had to do
guys,
something.
I
I think it had to do something
guys,
with like
I
I
think
don't
we
know.
just found their title.
The water turns the frogs gay.
Dude, I'm gonna be, dude. every time I hear, I just can't not laugh. Every time I hear like these like super Christian people, super like religious people that are like very against the gays, and everything is like, you know, that Cards Against Humanity card that says the gays. That I think about that card on a daily basis, because it's like everything, it's the gays, because everything wrong with the world is it's like not gay people, no, the gays, you know. Like
they are their own like ethnicity, their own
every time like there's this Christian like group that says here's the cure to being gay. I'm like, what?
Oh my
fuck,
god,
bro?
don't
How
even.
Here's some
that
conversion
work?
therapy.
Dude, I just laugh so hard because it's like, dude, how does this whole idea fit in your head that
now yeah,
because
because it is a sickness.
it is a sickness.
It's the
poo-poo. By the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, search for Nigerian Nigerian.
He's a priest, I think, or something like that, isn't he?
I think it's a government. Yeah, I think it's a part of the government actually. Point
It's
is,
a
it's
Nigerian
like
guy
anti-gay
talking
Nigerian.
about like he's talking about like the quote unquote gays, like, and talking about how it's so unnatural or whatever, and he goes like, it's like talking to people about why it's weird, and he goes like, you do not understand, it is a sickness, it's the poo poo, and then he puts like fingers and makes like a circle and like puts his tongue.
They take the anus and they and they eat their poo poo and they kiss. They put their tongue on the anus. The funniest thing is that he says the anus. You know, look, man. I'm not the guy who's gonna laugh at someone's accent because, like, you know, if you speak more than one language,
No,
you're
it
cool.
was his mannerisms that made it.
But the whole, like, if you see this video, the whole mix of he being anti-gay, the accent, and the way he speaks, it's hilarious, dude. It's like they eat the poo poo and they stick their tongue on the anus and they kiss the anus. Oh my god, dude, it's hilarious. But like that whole like. The whole thing about anti-gay, it's just like,
It's so stupid.
why,
It's
dude?
so
Like,
stupid.
Obviously we're talking about the non-violent thing because when it goes to violence, it's wrong. I mean, it's always wrong, but it's not a funny subject, right?
Yeah, no.
When I
Obviously.
like, yeah. But
Other than
yeah, like
you had
the
a
whole
couple
thing.
other things, yeah.
Wait.
I have.
Can I say this one and it's
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's
Not-
kind of
not that I-
controversial, but it's a
know.
thing that I just can't, like, okay. So you guys know that Facebook has this whole secret thing about your data and all that shit, and all these
Yeah.
companies.
Not really secret.
Good old Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's not secret because people fought against it and shit like that.
Yeah. Went to federal court.
Yeah, but the thing is, why has nobody done this to the Vatican?
Oh, because the Vatican is like, dude, the Vatican's its own country. Like, why?
sovereign
it's
state.
literally-
It's a
yeah,
sovereign
The
state.
Vatican is like,
I know.
The Vatican is smaller
But
than our
dude,
high school. Like,
Dude, damn, bro,
No, it's
that's
not.
It's
No, it's
definitely
not.
that ain't it,
I'm
chief.
exci-
All right,
I'm
all right.
excited.
I've been in that bitch.
it's
ain't.
it's pretty small, cabrón. It's pretty small.
No,
like,
no, it's
It's small,
small,
but
it's
it ain't
it's
that.
hella small, but it's not that.
It
It's
ain't
not
that small.
The thing is,
They got some
okay.
space in
Anyway,
there.
the point is, like, okay, here's the whole thing. You know that the Mandela effect, where you tell someone the story and that person changes one word, and every time the story gets being told, it changes, and then people start to believe something else, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I think the argument I'm saying speaks for itself. There's this institution, right, that has been here for 2020 years, you know, that speak the supposed truth, right?
A lot longer than 2020.
No, because Christianity was born.
Yeah, but like the church has been a thing for before that. Like,
No,
there's the
yeah.
whole-
But the church we know,
The New Testament. The New Testament.
The point is,
The boring part of the church.
like, did anyone change this? You know, like, did anyone did an oopsie translating? You know, like, there's this whole thing.
Yes.
And the Vatican has a secret library, right, where nobody can go inside. I'm like, dude. There's so many secrets, dude. Like, I know that the U.S. government has a lot of secrets, and
Every
it's
government has
obvious.
secrets. Like,
Like
every government's gonna have
9/11
secrets,
being
but-
planned, like Osama.
Oh my god. No, you know what? I actually found Russian government's supposed secret is that you know how the Russians were like the first country to send a man into space, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Apparently the guy that succeeded, he was like, I don't know what number, but like apparently all the other ones they sent before that died, and like there's a whole thing
Not
about how like the
surprised.
Russian government covered it up, and like it's the reason it came up. It's because a couple of Italian radio operatives, I think.
Okay.
Like I don't know what, I don't remember the details. I didn't put them down. But yeah, no, they tracked signals coming, like these brief signals coming in Russian, saying like, oh, he didn't survive or something, like, oh, that's another one or something like bullshit like that. You know, like basically somewhat trying to confirm that like they had multiple people sent up there that did not survive until the first guy that supposedly was sent to space. You know, that's like the whole thing.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't
okay.
put it past the Russians.
This
but-
one,
I wouldn't put it past the
this one
Russians.
is kind
Cold
of
War, Russia, hell no.
I have this whole thing that I'm really uncertain about. I haven't looked up any information, but the moon landing.
Oh my god, please no.
No,
Please
please
don't.
don't.
Please don't.
No. I'm not saying it's fake, but why have we not gone there again? That's my question.
Because there has been no reason to.
But it's like a perfect satellite.
What?
I mean, it's a perfect satellite.
The
You mean
moon is
you mean like set up a base in the moon,
No,
like
no,
and
no,
ha-
no, no,
operate-
no, 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 not Space Force. we're not gonna do Space Force here. But the moon is actually a very utile satellite. Like I was taking one of my computer classes that is data. I forgot the name. The point of the class is sending data like through
transmission.
data transmitting, and one of the ways it almost started was with the moon, because the moon is a perfect satellite for a certain type of wave. I don't know.
Frequency?
I forgot.
Wave
I
frequency?
forgot I forgot the whole thing, the whole shebang. But yeah, basically the moon is like a perfect satellite.
Okay.
But the whole thing is like, you know, I'm not saying the moon landing is fake. I believe it. But like, why has nobody gone back? Whole thing, you know, like
I
like, just-
okay,
just
so
for-
we're not at war with a country.
okay, yeah, so the only reason that we really got to the moon when we did was because what Adrian said, the Russians
Cold War,
got to
yeah.
space. The Russians got to space, and we
Dude,
were like,
it was literally a scientific dick measuring contest.
Yeah, we had to measure the biggest dick. So it's
Exactly. It was
Exactly.
like whoever can get to the moon first
But-
has the
but
biggest dick
going-
between the two
yeah, but-
countries.
but-
That was the reason.
but going to
I
the
hate
moon,
that that's the reason, but like it is.
going to the moon is, or like going to any like a planetary body, just getting out of the Earth is dangerous enough. Landing
Yes.
on another like stellar body, not to mention leaving said body and landing again on and re-entering the atmosphere, is incredibly dangerous, costly, and like low probability of success. Like these things are not like what you a statistician would go like, yeah, I'm gonna put my money on this working. So like the billions of, it's a lot more cost effective to like make a rover, send it out into the moon and go like, yeah, just rove around for like 30 years,
Take photos,
take
videos,
like,
send them back.
and now that's why we're starting like the new rover, sending it to Mars, and we're finally supposed to be able to get some rock samples that will take us God knows how many years to get back, and we're gonna have to do like a Martian kind of thing where we're gonna have to like calculate the projectile like trajectory of like a spaceship that's going to pick up said like samples and then return. It's gonna be some insane physics shit that I can't even comprehend.
We're probably not gonna live through that. Like they're gonna send it.
It's already been
This
sent.
will happen.
I think
This will happen in our lifetimes.
it already got
really?
sent.
Oh, lol.
We will get it before we die. But what I'm trying to say is that doing all that shit is still less expensive than getting one person in Mars, like an actual human being to land in Mars.
No, I'm not talking
hella
about one
less
person
expensive.
in Mars, dude, because that's. I'll leave that for the movies. Like,
I know,
let's be
but what I'm
honest.
also like, there's no prize for being the second person to walk on the moon. Or like who remember like, you know the amount of people that forget Buzz Aldrin.
But if we send a woman,
Okay, but
the
that is
first
Space
woman
Force.
on the moon.
now you're talking Space Force.
I mean, hey,
That was literally the pitch of Space Force. It was like, what if we sent a woman and also simultaneously who's also a black person to the moon? Look how much like clout we're gonna get. Like that was the comedy scenario of Space Force.
Look. We send a white woman. No, we send a black woman and a gay Latino woman. Boom. Diverse moon. Boom.
The moon
The
just
USA's
suddenly
dick is just as large as the world.
you
okay?
just suddenly see like the LGBTQ thing like reflected on the moon.
they just go there to
That'd be
paint
awesome,
the
though.
LGBT flag on the moon.
Yeah.
So
honestly,
every night,
That would be
like,
so cool.
Mike Pence has to look up to the moon and say, "Fuck." dude.
motherfucker.
I wish Russia was like open to that, just so they could troll America, dude, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to troll the other country.
That would definitely troll
Like say,
Putin.
hey,
Russia- yeah.
I'm not gonna send missiles, and this ain't the Cold War, but fuck you to your anti-gayness. Look at the fucking moon now,
Yeah, like,
bitch. Look at the
Putin-
fucking moon.
Putin just gets like he's like in his office or whatever, like just looking
a-
at
Just
him,
gets a report.
like petting a bear or something, and then suddenly like a guy like bursts into his office and goes like, Vladimir, like what is wrong?
What is problem?
Sir, you must look at moon. It is very concerning. He's like, what is wrong? What is wrong? And then they just look at the moon. They just look at the moon with a telescope, and it says, "Fuck you, Putin." And then Putin goes, "This is war, then." And that's
dude,
how World War III started.
I pictured
And that's
it a
how
big-
nuclear annihilation starts.
Okay, so I pictured it a bit different. So imagine Putin's office being kind of like the Oval Office, but instead of the desk looking towards the inside, it looks towards the outside, towards like all of Russia in a mountain somewhere. You know, like super movie villain.
Yeah.
And like the
Yes.
guy enters, says Vladimir, all of that shit, drink vodka, whatever. and Putin's like,
Before you talk, please take shot now.
Putin is like yeah, petting the bear and shit. Like has a cigar in his hand with a glass of vodka on the rocks. Okay,
Yeah.
so the guy says that Putin stands up quietly. The guy is staring at Putin like nervously, shaking, sweating, and Putin just stands like you see Putin from the side, right?
Yeah.
Then it pans then it like focuses on his hand holding the glass, and it breaks and says, "Fuck America," like right, and then it's this a panning shot of him looking at the moon with the gay flag on it, and says, and then it goes like, "Send the nukes." Nuclear warfare starts.
And the people who are running the simulation are like, well, that was fun. Let's reset.
like the good, like, have you guys seen
This
The
is
Good
like-
Place?
This is like,
the
yeah,
series?
dude, it's great.
Yeah.
But I was
So
thinking
like,
they-
that's a simulation. Like, oh
I
damn
was
it, we
think-
fucked up again.
I was thinking like, yeah, it's that. Okay, so people that know The Good Place, it's that. For nerds or geeks like us, it's like a really bad version of the Stanley Parable.
Oh.
If you know
What?
that game.
Yeah, I know the game.
Okay, I didn't know. Yes, I know the game.
Fucking nerds. Pendejos. You pendejos and all of your video games, man. Let's go, let's go to the streets, man.
Vladimir.
Hey, wait. I have a question.
Vladimir,
So we're deep into this episode. I had one
Ballsy.
kind of long conspiracy theory. Not long, but like it's like a story to tell. Should we just end it, or do you want me to tell the story and just extend this episode?
Dude, fuck it. Just say the story.
Just say it, man.
Fuck it. Okay.
We're going live. Like, wait. Is that the bill?
The bill what?
This guy from Fox. Who everybody fucking hates. He has like a
NFL.
No. He has like a political show, kind of like the Pierce guy, but instead of BBC, it's from Fox.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
That like, there's a clip from this show that says, "Fuck it, we're going live." Like, yeah. Let's keep going.
Anyway, so this is the story of the disappearance of. Have you guys ever heard of DB Cooper?
This is the story of what? I don't.
You guys never heard of him? Okay,
No.
cool. So basically, on November 24th, 1971, about a middle-aged guy calling himself Dan Cooper walked into Portland International Airport, bought a ticket to Seattle, right? During the flight, he gave a flight attendant a note saying he had a bomb, which he proved by opening his briefcase showing a bunch of fucking dynamite. And he basically said,
Wait, what
he
year?
wanted to speak.
What year is this?
This was in 71.
Okay.
This was 40 years. I mean, 30 years before 9/11.
I
Yeah.
love how Airplane came out after this event, and they literally parodied that, like, not the whole bomb thing,
Oh my
but
God.
the people going in the airport with like AK-47s and bombs.
Yes.
Oh my
Anyways,
God.
keep
You're
going.
so right.
Great movie.
So yeah,
Great movie.
So
Not
such a great
racial
movie,
at
classic.
all. Not racial at all.
No, not at all.
They
What do you
don't put. They don't
Kareem? Kareem?
They don't put subtitles for black people talking. No, they don't.
No.
Yo, that part
So,
was
yeah,
that's
hilarious.
insane.
That part was
Yo.
so fucking funny.
That's so
'Cause
fucking crazy.
It's like
No, but then the old lady being like, "I understand jive," and I'm like, "Are you serious right now?"
I just love how white the person who wrote the script was. Like, it's
Oh,
so
God.
stupid. It's
You're
like
Kareem
the guy was
Abdul-Jabbar.
from
No, I'm not.
the guy was
You're
from.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Had a bomb.
So yeah,
Dynamite.
had a bomb, dynamite, and he
Dynamite.
basically, he asked for $200,000, which in today's money is 1.3 million.
Let me just take out my pocket change. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, he asked for that, 4 parachutes, and he wanted the plane refueled so he could escape, right? Or else he would blow up the plane. So
have to-
eventually,
What?
yeah. So
Okay.
the plane had to circle around Seattle while they got everything ready, but they eventually got everything ready. Plane landed in Seattle. He got the items he wanted. He let all the passengers go and 2 of the flight attendants, and the flight took off again with only 4 crew members and Cooper on it. And the directions by Cooper was that he wanted to get to Mexico City. Now, this plane couldn't make it all the way to Mexico City with the way he wanted the plane to be flown, because he wanted it to be like low altitude, like with flaps extended, gear down for some reason. I don't fucking know.
So he could jump out.
But yeah,
of
no,
it.
they told him. Yeah, that's what I'm leading to. So, but yeah, he wanted to go to Mexico. He told Mexico City. They told him they can't go there. They eventually, agree on Reno, Nevada, where they would refuel and then go to Mexico.
Good old Reno. Where the magic happens.
Yes. Yeah, where the magic happens. At 7:45 p.m. that night, so the plane takes off from Seattle towards Reno, and about 5 minutes into the flight, Cooper was asked not to be disturbed, and he was left alone in the back of the plane. And the last thing that anyone ever saw him do was standing in the aisle, most likely getting ready to jump off the plane. So about a half hour into the flight, so it's 25 minutes after he was asked not to be disturbed, they contact him via like the intercom, ask him if he wants anything. He says no. About 10 minutes after that, they feel like a disturbance, like flying the plane, which they suspect is
A
when
disturbance in the force.
the disturbance.
Dude,
I feel
wait, do you
disturbance.
imagine a flight attendant saying, "You were the chosen one, Anakin"? Cooper's like,
hand out the open door. You were the chosen one.
Hey,
"You
after he jumped
underestimate
out,
my
though,
power."
after he jumped out, though, they would definitely have the high ground.
Aw.
Ooh.
Aw.
Yeah, and I am finishing the story there because I don't want to talk anymore.
No, you gotta finish the fucking
No,
story.
you gotta finish it, dude.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Mark, come on.
So the crew, the pilots felt, like a disturbance with the plane. They suspect that that's when he lowered the back staircase, because this plane was special because it had a back staircase
Wow.
that could just be deployed.
Wow.
From the back of the plane. And yeah, they suspect that that's when he, lowered that and jumped into the dark, stormy night. Because it was, this is November. This is late November in the Pacific Northwest during a dark and stormy night. Like, it was bad weather. Like, not really a great idea. So, 3 hours in, after they take off, they land in Reno safely. They obviously go into the back. He's nowhere to be found. The back staircase has been extended, and it had been damaged because it was probably, again, lowered for the 2.5 hours of the 3-hour flight.
Yeah.
And basically everything was gone. He had taken 2 parachutes, the money, the bomb. He also took the bomb, and he left basically almost no physical evidence behind except the tie he was wearing, some cigarette butts, because this is the 70s, everyone's smoking, and
Took off his
2 of the 4 parachutes.
He took off his tie? What the fuck?
I don't know, maybe he did that shit like, I guess here I go, and then he took off the tie, unbuttoned his top button and be like, here I go.
That's so fucking 70s.
Yes. Anyway.
Well, wait.
So he
Wait.
disappeared.
Wait. They were flying on a stormy night through the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
They went from Seattle to Reno, right?
That was the plan. Yeah.
But did he jump off the plane?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay. That's where I got lost. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I'm getting.
because they went to the back of the
Yeah,
plane.
no,
I'm
he
like,
jumped.
what? Okay.
And was
okay.
he never found? Like,
Well, that's what I'm getting to.
oh.
So they
God damn it,
recreated the
Carlos.
flight.
Sorry, I'm
Jeez.
very invested.
They recreated the flight path, and using the flight path, the time they suspect that he jumped and shit, and they established a search area about 40 miles north of Portland, which was a dense and vast area of mountain wilderness, which had a bunch of difficult terrain. It's also late November, so it was really cold as fuck, and they never found a single trace of him in that search area. Additionally,
not even the parachutes, dude.
nothing, dude. They never
Fuck,
found
bro.
anything. It's creepy.
Yo.
It's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
It's
Yo.
creepy as fuck. No, okay, so no, this is the thing. The money that they gave him also had serial numbers, which was still a relatively new thing at the time, money having serial numbers that you could use to track it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they put out that information to a bunch of, basically banks and financial places all over the country so they could keep an eye out on it. And again, that money also never found. Except for a few bills that were recovered nearly a decade later, in 1980. A kid playing around on the bed of a river north of Portland, not as north of the search area, but just outside of Portland to the north. He was digging around in the sand, I think trying to build a fire, and he found the bills. Now, here's the thing. Even if there were rivers in the search area, so even if the money had for example fallen into the rivers in that area, the way the water flows through those rivers, it wouldn't have carried it to the place where the kid found the money.
Yeah.
And you could think, okay, maybe he landed somewhere else and the money, where the river would have taken the money there. Here's where it gets more tricky. The money
I just want to
wrapped-
pause you for a second. Why the fuck did you not start with this one, dude?
Yeah,
I'm
man,
like,
this is so.
I'm so
fucking into this,
I'm
man.
so, dude, yo,
This is
yo.
I
keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Hey,
Guys,
I'm doing the Smart Notes version of this, okay? So there's a lot more to this.
Dude, my hands are actually sweating, dude.
Dude, no, I get nervous. Dude, no, I'm basing this off a video I saw on YouTube. This guy that makes documentaries, like legit, like mini documentaries his channel is focused on. And I watched this video at night one time. Like the first time I watched it was at night before I was gonna go to bed.
Send the fucking link. I'm gonna.
No, but like I couldn't sleep.
I'm putting this.
I couldn't
we're
sleep.
putting this in the.
I'm not gonna sleep. It's too late for that. Tomorrow,
we're putting this in the Twitter.
There's a storm tomorrow. There's a storm tomorrow. It's okay. I don't need to sleep. I don't need sleep.
Okay. Next time I know, start with a cool ass story like this. But yeah. So yeah, here's the thing. Okay, about the money. When they found it, it was obviously degraded, but the rubber bands that were keeping it together was still intact. Now, this case is so extensive that they did experiments on the rubber bands that were used for the money, and those rubber bands would not have survived being out in the water or open air for more than a year. So that means that someone had to have physically gone there and buried the money to preserve the rubber band within a year of the hijacking happening. So someone must, like, the only probable way that money survived in that way is that someone went there and buried it. Again, no one knows how someone could have done that, so that's that. The money, obviously the money being found prompted more searches and new search areas around Portland, but again, never a single trace. Not a single trace was ever found. Additionally, so in the haste to obtain the parachutes for him, one of the parachutes that was given to him was accidentally a dummy parachute. It had nothing. It wouldn't work.
Oh.
He apparently also decided, like, of the 2 parachutes he took, that was one of them. Also.
Oh, son.
No, and the other parachute he took was like the worst of the 2 main ones that he was given, because he was given like 2 primary ones and 2 reserve ones. One of the dummy one was a reserve one. The primary that he took was the worst of the 2. So a lot of people have thought maybe he was an idiot. He didn't know how to parachute. He didn't know shit. Other people say he was actually very smart and he recognized he had a dummy, used that to stuff the money into the parachute, and then took the older one because the older one was a military parachute. And people suspect he had a military background, so that means he would have been more familiar with the military chute instead of the other one, which he got, which was a civilian.
Probably because of Vietnam or some shit, or Korea. Yeah.
That's another thing. So he also supposedly might have had ties to the CIA because the plane that he hijacked was a Boeing 727, which was used during the Cold War to covertly drop operatives into mission zones.
But if he was part of the CIA, there must be some documents on him, like, to definitively know if he was part.
Dude, that's what people, again, this is all speculation. This is all conspiracies. People think he might have been like a super covert operative.
Yeah.
Like that everything was erased of it and shit.
I mean,
that's how people think that he might have known about, like, this plane, the back of the staircase, how he got out, all that shit.
Okay, keep going. I do have a question at the end that I will ask at the end.
Okay. So again, and then a lot of the crew say he was clearly cunning in how he planned everything up until the escape. But like the escape seemed like stupid because he jumped into like a stormy wilderness in the Pacific Northwest, where he was only wearing a trench coat, some loafers, and a normal suit, which is not great for the weather.
No.
So that's kind of stupid. But then a missing person report was never filed that matched his description. So there's been suggestions that he might have survived, gotten away with it, and just returned to his normal life, and no one ever like picked up on it. They obviously, this case was open until just recently. Like, it was finally closed in 2016. They just gave up. But yeah, no, multiple suspects were considered. Almost none of them fit the description of him perfectly, or were like ID'd by the crew. Like, the crew looked at the photos and be like, that was not him. But there's a few people that, seem to match a lot of important details that they didn't have, but they didn't have anything to stick with each of them. So like, it was never confirmed. And some people like say like, I have a secret, like, on their deathbed. And then like, there was a guy that said, oh, I'm Dan Cooper on his deathbed, and like died. And like, there's speculation that it was him, that shit. There's a lot of people that, were considered suspects and never confirmed or denied they were him, probably because they wanted to be famous or some shit. But yeah, no one ever found who he was. The money was never found, and no one knows what happened to him. And there's a bunch of theories. Some people say he could have simply just died.
Wait.
when he fell off the plane.
Wait.
Yes.
Here's another conspiracy that I'm gonna start right now. That like
What?
okay, so so the only people that saw this dude were crew members.
Yes.
Because there's no evidence. Is there evidence of the ticket?
Well, no. Well, he hijacked a plane full of passengers, so a lot of the passengers have eyewitness accounts.
Yeah. But okay, so there were 5 crew members, 4 crew members and him at the end.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So what if at the start there weren't? How many would be at the beginning? 6 crew members? Yeah, 6 because he left 2.
Yeah.
So what if at the beginning there weren't 6 crew members, there were just 5? This other crew member bought the ticket, sat down, they did the whole thing. It was an inside job. They stole that money. The guy disappeared. Some dude went to that didn't know how the current of the whole thing, of the whole river, knew and just decided, yeah, this is a good spot. Hid the money, hid that packet of money there. And I don't know, fucking the other money, they did something with the narco cartel or some shit like that, you know. Because most, like, say, Pablo Escobar, you know, a lot of his American money is still buried in his what it was his territory, and it's damaged. Yeah. You can't see what money it is now. So
yeah. I think there's also money. The money could have only been tracked in the U.S., so they could have simply just flown out of the U.S. or like gone out of the U.S. and just spent the money elsewhere. No,
exactly. And basically, that money would be put like through the narco system or some shit like that. You know, like you know, it could have been an inside job, but not like CIA, but these crew members that were ex-CIA for some shit like that. I don't know, man. Yeah. Like this one crew member was ex-CIA or was ex-military or some bullshit like that, a strategist. Air or Force, just a genius person as a thing that just wanted to be I don't know, man. Things in life happen, but honestly, from all that, inside job, crew members, there wasn't an actual whatever his name was. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's like, maybe there's a detail you missed that might be in another video or something like that.
Yeah, I feel, but because I feel like, why isn't that? Because you're saying this to me, I'm like, yeah, shit. Why isn't that a theory? And I've never saw that theory. Like, in looking into this, like, I never saw someone say that theory.
Yeah, because only one packet of money was found.
Guys, hey, wait, guys. If Navia ends up dead in the next few days, we know what happened. He proved it. Yep. He got it right.
Dude, don't. Dude, it's dude, don't say that. It's fucking midnight, bro. Like, yo. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna sleep with my eye open. Like, if the FBI gets here, I'm dead.
Pussy.
Dude, no, bitch, I would definitely be the same.
Don't call me a pussy. This is some fucking FBI type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Dude,
like, conspiracy theories are real, bro.
In 5 minutes, like after this, I'm gonna shower, watch 1 or 2 YouTube videos, and I'm gonna sleep like a fucking log.
Probably. Yep. I'll probably do the same. But this is for entertainment effect.
We gotta finish this. We gotta finish this.
We have to.
Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that Adrian is great at saving the best for last.
Oof,
literally.
Yeah, like
literally.
That was that. I really.
Those are for all the true fans that stuck around till the end of this episode to listen to this story.
I really enjoyed that.
You can pause and just keep listening in another. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But like, they still have to come back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. True.
We learned. Fuck Alex Jones. We learned that the Denver airport is shaped in a really
world order.
Unfortunate way. Really unfortunate way. Whoever is the architect for that, if you ever listen to this or if you know who it is, you fucked up, my guy. You fucked up.
Yeah, you're really fucked up.
Like,
no, wait. I got his name. His name is Floda Ortelisch.
He's German. Just kidding. Kill the Nazi.
You fucked up, my guy.
You really fucked up. Yeah.
And yeah, is there a shout out and stuff?
Business shout out. Business.
Oh yeah.
God damn.
Do you have one?
You
Actually,
never remember to think of it.
Yeah, no. Okay, I have one. It's called Cajita de Pollo. I don't know if they're. I think they closed actually for the COVID
Really?
thing. Yeah. So.
Oh
Damn.
man.
Sad life. So it's.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get depressed right now. God damn.
Man, you guys are such fucking bummers.
Oh no!
Like,
I remember. Okay, here's a cool one. He's actually part of. Well, he's a member of our class, our graduating class. From our high school.
Yeah.
The fact the business is called Zansa ZANSA Clothing. I'll probably link in the description or the Instagram post his account. But yeah, he sells t-shirts. He's starting out. The t-shirts are pretty cool. I'm gonna buy one myself. I haven't bought one yet, but I will probably.
Cool.
Okay.
And yeah, I haven't told him I was gonna shout him out in this episode, so I might tell him like tomorrow or some shit. Yeah,
Nice.
that's the shout out of the week. Any artists?
Yep. Musicians to shout out. So I actually found this person today. I was gonna shout out someone else, but I'll save that one person for next week. Musician I'm shouting out this week. Cash Page, terrific up and coming R&B singer. She's only 19 from Dallas, Texas. I listened to her new album, came out a week ago. It's called Teenage Fever. I really thought it was great. Production on it, it's amazing. The singing, it's phenomenal. The lyrics are great. Just all around, I think, really enjoyable album. No skips for me.
Cool.
Definitely go check her out.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, thank you guys.
Well, guys.
Navia, take it away.
Well, as your favorite host, I gladly give you permission to stop listening to this episode. We want to thank you. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and our personal accounts if you guys are okay with that.
And get us, yeah, and get
your own stickers.
The faster we get to 1,000 total plays, the faster you guys might see a new little thingy. Little surprise that we got around there. So.
Good old something.
And by the way, if we get to 500 followers, there will be a second giveaway.
Oh my!
Because we're going for milestones in this bitch. So yeah.
Yo, does Instagram send like plaques like YouTube does?
No, not. But we could get verified, which would be amazing.
Oh, dude,
if we get
clout levels,
my super goal for like future wise is getting 10,000 followers on Instagram, so we can do the swipe up thing. So you guys can just be in the story, swipe up, then start listening to the episode as quick. So yeah. So shout outs out to your friends, your family members. Get people to know us. Maybe hate us. If we get haters, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, apologize to your family members as soon as you introduce them to us, though.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah. We don't represent you.
Exonerate yourself from whatever it is they're about to hear.
But yeah, thanks for listening to this long ass episode.
Super long. 20 minutes over our usual.
If you listen to it, don't forget to hashtag. Faithful listener, I guess. So fuck it.
Faithful listener.
Hashtag faithful listener. We love you. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.
Check out.
Bye.